Hi friends, it's Miss Player, and today I'm going to read you one of my favorite stories. The Tortoise and the Hare. All right, let's get started. First, let's touch our title. Can you touch the title? Good, The Tortoise and the Hare. Let's see what happens. Once there was a hare who lived in the wood. The hare thought of himself as a very clever fellow. Often the hare visited his friend the tortoise. He liked to tell his friend how clever he was. So he liked to brag about how smart he was. Let's see what happens. One day, the hare came to the tortoise's house to show off 5 plump turnips he had taken from the farmer's garden. "How smart of me," said the hare, "to find such turnips." So let's count the turnips. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. We see 5 turnips. The next day, the hare spent half the afternoon looking at himself in the stream. "What fine ears I have," said the hare. "How handsome I am." He seems to be doing an awful lot of bragging about how smart and handsome he is. Oh, what is the tortoise over here doing? What is he doing? Blowing bubbles. Very good, blowing bubbles. Let's count how many bubbles we see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bubbles. What else is the tortoise doing? He's having a picnic, eating some oranges. How many do you see? 1, 2, 3. Very good. All right, let's move on. On the following day, the hare told the tortoise that he had run away from the farmer that very morning. "I'm surely the fastest runner there is," he bragged. At last, the tortoise had heard enough boasting. "I know you can run very fast," she said, "but I could beat you in a race." So what's going to happen? Let's see. The hare laughed and danced about his fine, strong legs. "You, the slowpoke?" he said. "You think you can beat me? Nonsense." And the hare said, "Believe what you will." No, the tortoise said, "Believe what you will. But tomorrow we shall race each other all the way to the top of the far hill." All right, so the hare says, "I can run faster than you." And the tortoise says, "We will see. Tomorrow we're going to run to the top of the hill." All right, let's see what happens. I'm so excited. The next day, everyone gathered to watch the race. No one thought the tortoise could win, but the owl, who was the judge, simply said, "We shall see." All right, so we're going to see. Here's the start line. "Go," said the owl, and the race was on. The tortoise plodded forward on her short, stubby legs. The hare leaped out in front. Before anyone could say jackrabbit, he was out of sight. So right now, the hare's winning. Here's the hare, and here's the tortoise. What other animals do we see? We see an owl, who's our judge. We see a bird, a mouse, a squirrel, another bird. All right, let's see what happens. The hare ran past flowering meadows and grassy fields. He sped by the apple orchard and on down the road. Just before he reached the finish line, the hare stopped. He stretched out in the warm sun behind a tall hedge to wait for the tortoise. So the hare was almost to the finish line. He decided to take a nap because he was so far ahead. Uh-oh. The tortoise kept her slow and steady pace. She passed the flowering meadows and grassy fields. She reached the orchard and kept going. At last the tortoise neared the finish line, but she wondered, where is the hare? He was fast asleep behind the hedge. Uh-oh. So the tortoise was calm and slow and just did what she was supposed to, while the hare thought he was too good for everyone and decided to take a nap and forgot where he was. See what happens. Hooray! Shouted the animals as the tortoise finished the race. The hare awoke with a start. He couldn't believe his eyes. The tortoise was taking a bow. Oh no, he couldn't believe it. He had slept through the rest of the race and the tortoise won and everybody was cheering. Yay! I was here hours ago, said the hare. I fell asleep behind the hedge. But I crossed the finish line ahead of you, said the tortoise. True, true, said the judge. The tortoise is the winner. Very good. The owl had something else to add. Slow and steady often wins the race, he said. And the tortoise and the hare agreed. Yeah, I really love this book because it teaches such a good lesson. Take your time. Don't rush. Be confident in yourself. But you don't have to brag about it. Just trust yourself and take your time and you will do a great job at your schoolwork or anything you're trying to do. I really enjoyed sharing this book with you. It's one of my favorites. See you soon.